I need to watch that one.
What about The Evil Within? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
There's
so
a
good.
huge backstory to that. That
Yeah,
is.
I know, with the Getty family and all that.
Why don't you walk us through it, Gregor? Are you you're pretty familiar with it, right?
Wait, are we talking about the movie with the big retarded looking dude who
Yes.
was in Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guy installs a zipper in his back, so he can go inside and possess him. Yeah.
Have you seen that, Ben?
It's a little Down syndrome.
No, I
kid.
haven't.
Or not Down syndrome, but some kind of
But
retarded.
Yes,
that guy, I think he played Jupiter in The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
The big guy, big ball guy.
Yeah.
Michael.
If he was,
Barry,
I don't know what he looks.
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like today, but he would be really good at playing Judge Holden in an adaptation of Blood Meridian.
He died.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Seriously?
Yeah, Ben, you really do need to see that movie. It's really
a
fantastic film.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Tell everybody the backstory of.
Well, yeah, like the director of it, and people can feel free to fill in anything that I'm missing. But the director of it was like an heir to the J. Paul Getty, oil fortune.
Yep.
And
from Rush.
No.
Getty Lee. No.
That's Getty Lee. I don't know. I'm half asleep. Okay.
This is an oil baron guy. Or whatever.
So yeah, he was an heir to the oil baron Getty.
All I heard was Getty. I didn't hear the rest of it.
Yeah. So and he this film was like his life's work. That like he wrote it, directed it, totally financed it, sunk all of his money into it, along with drugs. I think he was like, what was he, a methamphetamine addict?
Yep.
Yeah, and then ultimately, he filmed a lot of it in his house. He paid for it. It took him, I don't know, like 15 years to shoot all the footage, and he kind of like. He didn't even really know much about filmmaking. Like he kind of reinvented the wheel for everything that he did. As far as set building and framing shots, and like he kind of just made it up his own methods to do all the filmmaking stuff, right? He kind of just made it up and kind of reinvented the wheel. When he actually had hired somebody as a consultant, they might have told him, well, just do it this way, it'd be a lot simpler, right? So he edited, he pretty much did everything, as far as the production. And then he died of a drug overdose, and then like there's a buddy of his that had helped him with the film to some degree, actually went through and did the final edit and got it released, because there was like the one thing that this guy was just obsessed about for his entire life, is to put this story on film. And I think a lot of it's based on actual like nightmare scenarios that he actually had, from dreams and whatnot. So
the imagery in this movie.
Yeah. The imagery,
it's
really it's a really great movie. I really love it. I mean, like I highly recommend it. It's one of the movies I rarely watch movies twice. I've seen this movie twice in a few months, right? It's just so, I don't know, I just really liked it. And one of the things that is really interesting about it is that the main character is played, just great actor, does a great job playing
look at that.
Yeah, it's great.
That is crazy.
Yeah, the main actor does a great job of playing like a mentally challenged kid, and he just does a really good job of, without being over the top or insulting.
I thought he was mentally challenged.
Look at that imagery.
I'm pretty sure he is.
No,
it's like a music video.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that is
like
fucking crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
really awesome.
Actor. Yeah, he's not truly mentally challenged, but he does a great job of doing one. But what's good about it is like the mentally challenged character is a bad guy, right? And it's like a great choice. Like, why can't mentally challenged people be the bad guy? I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's an interesting choice, I think, right? I mean, it's a kind of an anti-PC choice, but it's done with such good taste, right? That it just makes great sense.
Yeah, I'm remembering the big twist now, and how you see that it isn't. Yeah, that was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
the imagery here reminds me of the trailer for the short film that's Screaming Mad George directed.
I've never heard of Screaming Mad George.
He's the guy who did the effects for Society. He also did like a couple of the Nightmare on Elm Street
effects.
movies.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, apparently, I think it was called Boy in the Box or something like that, but it was only released in Japan, and I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, it sucks.
So you did Necronomicon also. I liked some of the stories in that one.
So check it out, Ben. It's if you have a Prime membership, it's free on there.
Yeah, I don't have a Prime membership, but I probably could find it somewhere.
Yeah.
And another one that I've actually might add to my Halloween roster now, because I actually just saw it for the first time last year, is the original Sleepaway Camp, because I always just thought it was supposed to be like a really generic ripoff of Friday the 13th. But to be honest, after watching it, I think I like that movie more than Friday the 13th.
The ending of that film, man, fucked me up.
Yeah,
it's got some Michelle Obama stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean,
you still think that's funny? Are you the fucking boomer?
Yes.
I mean, the last